So I'm about to create a recording for the first module of the 6-month Self-Reclamation Program that's beginning May 7th. And I wanted to share this publicly because I think it will be so beneficial to everyone. So here goes. All right, we're in the first module, and one of the first things that we're going to do is we're going to take inventory. We're going to do an audit of you and your life, how it is right now. This is the most important thing that I want you to know. This isn't about right or wrong, good or bad, I need fixing, life needs to be different than it is. I need to be a better version. I need to be different in order to feel better. It's not about that. We're going to work from the knowing of who we are and that we're always and already perfect, full, whole, complete, unconditional love, present. And as we engage in the world of form, with that as our foundation, then we can bring forward something we want to create, or perhaps something that we want to eliminate, or something that exists that we want to change. So there's a PDF that you can print out that will have the framework here, and I'm going to suggest that you put it in writing. Because this is a super good starting point, just getting a snapshot of where you're at and the desires that probably brought you to this program. So you'll see that in the domain of, all the domains that I have listed, and you can, again, you don't have to fill out every single one of these. Choose the ones that are alive and that interest you, or do a complete inventory. So you're going to list what you have that you want to keep. I mean, that's good to note. That's there. I like it. It's working well. Cool. You can pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a little bit of a kudos. You're going to look at what you have and you don't want. So it could be a habit. That's an easy example. There's something that exists currently and you want to eliminate it. It could be a responsibility that you've taken on and you want to delegate it and get it off your plate. Then there's the area of I don't have it and I want it. I want it to be a part of my life. It doesn't exist yet. Or so that could be, again, in the area of a healthy behavior that you'd like to establish and be a part of your foundation. So go through the PDF and look, and I encourage you to fill it out as completely as possible. So in all those domains, in the domains of physical and health and mental well-being, in the domain of relationship, in career, job, self-employment, entrepreneurship, in creative expression, in the area of your domicile, your nest, your habitat, your home, your environment, in the area of community. And if there's another domain of life that I haven't thought about that applies, write that one down. So go through and fill it out. It's going to be our starting point, and it's going to give us an idea of where to play. And then it's just going to be really cool at the end of 6 months to go back. And maybe we'll revisit it partway through the program. So the key point here is this isn't about what you see in traditional coaching. Like, you are here and you want to be here and we have to create a map to close the gap. We have to create strategies and steps. We have to fix ourselves so that we can become a better version of ourselves so that we can achieve and accomplish these things. You're going to see pretty quickly further into this first module that we're operating from the foundation of we already and always have been and always are complete, whole. It's just that we don't see it. That's veiled by this thought created version of ourselves. And so that veiling, that thought created false identity, the identification with a character, the narrative, the made up story of us, right? It's strongly conditioned into us to believe that that's what we are. And our language even supports that. So we're going to start using new language to describe who we are and what's happening. And that will be very liberating and very freeing. So take some time, pull out pen, paper, a blank sheet, your journal, or print out the PDF and sit down and just be with yourself and see what comes through on the paper. And then we're going to share it. You're going to share it for sure with your buddy for this month. And then in our meetings during the month, we'll take a look at it as well. So have fun.